And now for some exclusive Olympic sailing insight from Rio with everyone's favorite sailor girl. NC Sports correspondent and web sensation Nick Douglas is now linking up with the newsroom. Hello Nick, it's good to have you back. First off, what's your take on the last games? Looks like several forecasts simply didn't play out.
I have to say that the Olympics this round were incredibly difficult to predict. Partially due to the tough conditions and also the conditions on land for a lot of the sailors. I've spoken to a few of them now and they said that, it was just a difficult scenario to carry out the goals that they'd set for themselves.
Now, at this point, what were some of the expectations? It looks like there was a lot more hunger for medals in the sense that 1 gold, 3 silvers, and once against the Australians especially led the number of medals, but the Netherlands and particularly Britain on top of the list with 2 golds sort of took the glory away. Was that up to par according to the Australian expectations?
I think every athlete, Giro, would love to win a gold medal as opposed to a silver, and I know that the 3 Australians that won silver were not particularly happy with themselves given that they all had opportunities to win gold, and a lot of things went wrong for the Australian sailing team at the start of the regatta. But that said, they all finished strongly. All of the Australian sailing team, even not even looking at the medalists, managed to progress their positions in their medal races, which is fantastic to see. But on Great Britain, 2 gold medals. There was also 1 gold medal that they potentially missed out on, and that was with Nick Thompson in the laser, who didn't even manage to podium, which I know was a big disappointment to them.
Now you got a chance to talk to some of these athletes after Rio on their way back. Let's listen in and then we'll come back for some more comments.
It's a lifetime goal, and for the last, I can't remember how many years, it just feels like my life. It's been devoted to trying to do this and doing the best I can. Obviously this is the end goal, but all the steps along the way were just as important at the time.
Yeah, it's really special, to be able to be an Olympic medalist. Our goal was to win. We were a little bit disappointed, but we're really proud of the campaign we put together and to win 3 World Championships and medal in the other, and be an Olympic medalist. It's a pretty cool legacy that Australian 470s have, and it's largely from this man. And for me, it's just a privilege to start with Will. It's been an amazing 4 years, and I really loved every minute of it.
But you guys, you've had a jam-packed few months, few years, balancing both the AC and the Olympic programs. You must be exhausted.
Yeah, it's been a busy few years. I think we both knew when we decided to take on doing both it was going to be pretty full on, and I think we're both pretty exhausted right now.
We had a really bad start to the week. After the first couple of days, we weren't even looking close to a medal. So we had a good finish, and the Germans, who were looking really strong early, had a couple of bad races, which opened the door for us to have a chance at silver.
Definitely wasn't where we wanted to be, so we just kept sailing the way we always sail.
Now, Nick, these were some great statements right after Rio, and we can really see how after 4 years of campaigning, missing a gold and having to settle for a silver can really burn.
Oh gosh, yes, Giro, and I think that it's not just with the Australian sailing team where we saw scenarios like this, even with people missing the podiums when they are expected to medal. But I think we have to remember that just making the Olympics is a massive achievement for all of these sailors, let alone taking a medal. And silver, I don't think, should be discounted, though I think it might make some of these sailors hungry to go again, and we'll have to see what happens leading into Tokyo for 2020.
Well, we're going to start another 4 years of campaigning for Tokyo 2020. Everything new game, new ball game. Nick, lots happening on the water out there. America's Cup, Sailing World Cup is coming back. But we'll hook up with you, let's say, in a few editions to chat some more. Thanks for being with us.
Sounds great. Talk to you soon, Gero.